Alright, so this is called Black Men Are Not Afraid of Job Applications. I'm a black man, you see the color of my skin. Yo, the job market is bullshit right now. I'm like, if you have a college degree, you know, you have proof of your education, then maybe this video is not for you. Maybe it is, I don't know. If you do not have a college degree and you fell for the okey doke, that whole having a college degree doesn't matter, and then when you analyze, it's like, man, the motherfuckers that said that didn't have a fucking college degree. They're trying to make themselves feel better about their fucking life. That's like motherfuckers that say that exercise isn't that important. They're usually pretty fucking fat, you know? Yo, it's like you're stuck between what I call nigga work and then real life actual fucking pyramid schemes. Nigga work is the work that nobody else wants to do, so you get the nigga to do it. Charlie work. Folding laundry. Dealing with bastard people. Lifting heavy shit. Monotonous fucking mundane fucking tasks. Have a nigga do it. Building boxes. Stacking the boxes up high. Taking the shit that was already stacked up high and stacking and unstacking it. Someone else, a motherfucker just stacked it over there. And now you are over here unstacking it. For it to go back over there. Be stacked again. Okay. You have a nigga do it. I am tired of nigga work, man. But it's like, so many of these companies don't fucking matter. And these crazy ass people want to be rich so fucking bad. They're willing to step on, manipulate, lie to, exploit, overwork any and everybody possible to have a little cheddar ching ching. Now, I'm saying everything is wrong with this. This bullshit that they really try to feed you, like, and you should get a job, you should have income. You need it. You live in a capitalist society. You live in a cutthroat, kick your whole family in the streets society. Selling poison to their own people society. Lock people up for 20, 50 years, you know. I don't know what part of my life I thought that America was merciful. I don't know when I thought that this was a benevolent Christian nation. Because there's nothing really in the nation's history that shows that it ever believed in Christianity. There's proof that Christianity definitely existed here. The Baptist religion was created in, like, the very beginning of slavery. And then most of those other Christian religions come right at the tail end of slavery. I'm not under any sense of interpretation or impression that Christianity had anything to do with fucking slavery, as people refer to it, make you believe. I think Christianity was just as hated in America as it was hated in Babylon, as it was hated everywhere else that it was introduced, because they didn't follow a motherfucking thing inside the fucking Bible. They did not learn a motherfucking thing from the Bible. Besides perhaps how to not be overthrown. maybe they took extra steps, because it's like when I read the Bible and I read it, I'm like, man, it's like every single time people are oppressed, they come out of oppression. And when Americans read the Bible, it's like, oh, so this is how the Egyptians fucked up. No, pay attention to this. This is how the Egyptians fucked up. So we can't do it like that. We gotta do it like this. Oh shit, that's how the Jews fell. That's how Jerusalem fell and Israel fell. All right, so we can't do that. We gotta do this. But then they try to like repackage it, rebrand it into this capitalist shit. But it's the same slave society that has always existed on the planet Earth. We keep bringing it down. They keep building it back up. We keep bringing it down. These crazy motherfuckers keep bringing it back up. And it's like I look at the modern job market and I see why it keeps getting built back up. The position that I'm in, I can either compromise my morals and join a pyramid scheme or some kind of bait and switch or something of that nature and just manipulate and cheat people for the rest of my life. Or I can do nigger work. Or I can start some kind of business with all the money that I don't really have, and then all the money that I want. And then I analyze that and I think, that's how you create these crazy motherfuckers. You put them in my position, you give them way less morality than I do, and then there's nothing stopping them from joining a pyramid scheme and building their own pyramid. There's nothing stopping them from taking like a fucking managerial job at some place that they know is bullshit just because it gives them the ability to control other people. You know, because I'm not really built like that, as in, you know, I'm not a psychopath and I'm not a sociopath, then the idea of just being better than other people for some arbitrary, intangible distinction is fucking retarded to me. The power system is fucking retarded to me. Because it's like I look at the job description, I'm like, really, like, how do you fuck this up for people? I look at the job reviews, I'm like, how do you really, like, fuck up motherfuckers doing laundry? Fucking laundry worker. Terrible place to work. Horrible environment. Blah, 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 blah. The management this, the management that. And then, like, the management's a useless job. Managers aren't even supposed to be there. You know? They're unnecessary. Let the motherfuckers do laundry, man. It's like all these places, like, they create these hostile, toxic, like, horrific work conditions and environments. It's not that black men are afraid of job applications. It's that America hasn't moved forward from slavery. You know, so there's some dudes out there that hustle. There's some dudes that come across these pyramid schemes and I guess they start their own. Wholesaling, real estate, something else that a lot of guys do. But when I look at the job market, I'm just like, I'm not afraid of these jobs. I feel like every single one of them are just kind of like beneath me. And not to be narcissistic, not to be like anything of that nature, but it's just like, who the fuck gives a shit about Home Depot? How the fuck am I supposed to go to your business every day with a smile on my face? Happy to fucking work for a place with a 3 fucking star fucking company rating review, a 2.7 star company rating review after reading all the reviews for the company. Having everything proven, having nothing changed, nothing fixed. It's just like, why haven't we like really processed that this is just all kind of bullshit? I get that a lot of people watch the media and they buy into this shit about people being lazy or whatever. No, like I go to the job and I see people making the same amount of money as me, not doing shit at all. Motherfucker takes a nap, 5 hours of the shift, gets up periodically, moves around, goes back, takes a nap. Get paid the same fucking amount I do, busting my fucking dick in. But we're the problem. Working your ass off for someone who makes 100 times to 1,000 more than you do, and you're told that you're lazy. When they're not doing 100 times to 1,000 times the work that you're doing. Why? Because they work smart, they don't work hard. What does work smart mean? Work smart just kind of sounds like I trick other motherfuckers to do work for me. I feel like when Huckleberry Finn was introduced, we were supposed to take a little bit more attention to that. And people are like, they say nigger in that book. White kids say nigger all the time. It's their word. White people made the word nigger. So I feel like most of the times when they say that, they're like, why can't I say nigger? It's our word. Nigga. That's basically what they're asking you, right? Because it's a derogatory term to demean black people. Why do we care about words to demean black people, but we don't care about labor that demeans human beings, period? The joys of working in stocking shelves. All for consumerism, all for materialism. Shit's pointless. We're all gonna die. I'm supposed to die and be like, yeah, I stocked shelves for 50 years. I fucking cheated people out of their insurance plans so I can make $1,000. You know? Put peppers in a bag for 10 hours a night. Worked at HelloFresh. It was the worst experience of my lifetime. I got sick my first week. It was a COVID outbreak. And I'm just like, how do you have a COVID outbreak and you're still serving people food? That's disgusting, man. The working conditions were fucking ass. You're working inside of a freezer for 10 hours a night. You get maybe 45 minutes of a break. You get a 30-minute break and a 15-minute break. So that's 45. And I guess it looks like a fucking school cafeteria or a prison cafeteria. And it's just the most mundane, monotonous, mindless, but it physically hurts. I'm in pretty good shape. And no, it physically hurt. Every day I went home, my body was beat the fuck up. It didn't matter if I did a meaningless job, putting peppers in a bag. I actually did that. I actually put peppers in a bag for 10 hours straight. Doing ice, doing replenishing. I've worked doing packing, it was like a real life plantation. It was legit like a real life plantation. And I guess the money was pretty good. It was more money than I've ever seen before. But it really just came down to about $2,000 a month. And when I did the math for the full year, it's pretty decent. You're right. You're right above the poverty line. Right above it. I had no life outside of it. 10 hours a day. I had to take the bus there. I had to take the bus back. It's about 3 more hours. That's 13 hours of my day. Try to go home. You're exhausted, but you're not tired. And it's the only time you have, so it's even if you take an hour or 2 hours to get to sleep, you're basically waking up to do the same shit the next day. And every day you're so fucking exhausted, you're so fucking sore. Your body hurts beyond belief. And you only get 3 days off, maybe 2 days off, to do it all over again. And I get if you're one of the people kind of sitting around and not doing anything, sounds like a pretty good bargain, right? But when you're one of the people that are getting stuck with the work of literally at some nights, people quit in the middle of the shift. You get stuck with the work of like 2 to 3 fucking people. Like, you're not getting paid any extra for that. They're not bringing anybody else on. They're not helping you. Most of the people that work there came from New York through a company called Manolo. And they just kind of worked that will, I guess. Like, I felt like part of me is missing after that, you know. I really have not been the same since I worked there. I literally got sick like my first weekend working there. I still came back after that because I felt bad for being sick. I felt bad being sick. I had fucking COVID. I felt like I was gonna die, and I felt bad being sick because I was missing work. So I rushed to heal up, get back to work. First week back for being sick, I get stuck in a fucking snowstorm, and the buses are just going right past us, not even stopping, not even trying to stop. I went to the other side, and you have bus stops on one side. Sometimes the buses come through the lane, and I come there, and I'm like, hey, can I just get on? And you just loop around, and I'll go the fuck home. Like, that way I just had to get to North Penn Station. Like, sorry, no, we can't do that. But I've never had a bus tell me that shit before. They usually don't even fucking ask where you're going, Maybe I should have just shut the fuck up and just paid my fare and just kept it moving. But though even when I was coming on, she was just like, no, you can't come over here. And it's like, dude, like, I fucking need to get the fuck home. We were there for over an hour in the snow. We just worked over 10 hours inside of a freezer. And now we're stuck in the snow for another hour. And this was not the only day that this happened. This happened every time I was trying to go home. Just some days it wasn't snowing. And it didn't matter what time it said that the bus came. The bus still did not come. And then it's the first time I've ever seen people. A bus came, it was completely like empty. Maybe there was like 10 people on the bus already. People, by the time it came there, the hella fresh, the bus was packed. Like, sorry, from front to back, completely packed. You couldn't even fit any more people in it. And we just sat there like, nah, you can just go. We just waited. And maybe for some of you, you're like, oh, whatever, this is just America, get over it. Oh, this is just the workforce. Yeah, I know that, because people had come to work here. They had left their home country. They left from hundreds of miles, thousands of miles, to come work for this opportunity, the best opportunity they could have probably got in their mind, and to go through this shit. Because you have to, because you're told to, because you're forced to. And I know it comes in different forms, different shapes, and different sizes. But my point is just that black men are not afraid of job applications. I feel like black men are the only men who really know that, like, America's bullshit. Everyone else gets to play some kind of fictitious game with themselves. It's a nightmare living in America for me. It's a horrible fucking place to be. It's a horrible fucking country. Even the best of the best that it gets, they have to sell their soul and sell their identity to not do anything for the black people. No, like, that's bullshit. It's bullshit. Like, fix this country first. Fix this shit first, and then let's, like, talk about Russia or Ukraine and stuff like that. It's just, there's so many fucking issues here already. There's so much corruption here already. Don't fucking tell me I'm afraid of a fucking job. I'm not afraid of a fucking job application. Your jobs suck ass. Come on, man.